Munro. Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
Again, Munro? It's only been a week.
I know. I just can't stop myself.
What is it this time?
Alright, Poe.
I've been lustful.
Munro, I'm shocked.
Lustful for our listeners and their dirty, dirty secrets. I just can't get enough of them.
Hear that, listeners? She's insatiable.
I really am.
You'd better not leave her hanging. Phone in now and tell us what naughty things you've been up to. In?
Confession booth.
Now remember, callers, no last names, no strings attached, and no consequences. Call in to confess and let us absolve you of all of your sins.
It's cheaper than therapy.
And almost as effective.
This isn't blasphemous, is it, Munro?
God, I hope not.
Excellent. Ah, we have a caller on line 1.
Line
Sauces for
1,
me.
you're
Isn't she?
through to the confession booth.
Oh yeah, it's me.
You're live on air, Line 1. What's your name?
Oh, Beck.
Welcome, Beck.
Spill forth the burning secrets of your tormented soul.
He means, what do you want to confess?
I, crashed my boss's car.
Oh no, that's terrible. Were you hurt?
No, but the car was, totaled. It was a Rolls. Ugh.
Wow.
I know! Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, how did it happen? Were you swerving to avoid something?
Yeah, there was an animal in the road. It was, really hairy. Must have been, a bear? Something else, because it was huge.
A hairy bear.
As big as a human. Honestly, maybe bigger. I remember because it was a full moon.
Oh yeah, Munro.
What happened to the animal?
Oh, it ran off. I don't think it was hurt, but I did hear howling.
Howling.
Yeah, like a wolf. Like, ow. Well, that was terrible. But like a wolf.
Wow, that sounds mysterious, doesn't it, Poe?
It does indeed.
Thank you for your confession, Beck.
Yes, thank you, Beck. It sounds like you're still traumatized by your experience, but I'm glad you weren't physically hurt. Father Poe says, you are forgiven. And we'll be back for more confessions after this message.
Well, that was kind of strange, wasn't it, Poe?
Yes, although I get the feeling he was angling for something.
Really? Seemed genuine to me. You don't think... No, I'm being silly.
You're not being silly, Alice. I suspect he was trying to make us think the same thing.
He said it was a hairy animal,
Size of a man.
and the moon was full. You don't think there could be werewolves in August, do you?
It does seem unlikely.
Oh, you're not going to believe this, but there's a full moon tonight. Maybe we should leave early and check it out.
Don't you have other plans? It's your birthday tomorrow.
I wasn't planning on having an early night.
Let me call Gwendolyn. Welcome back, listeners. This is Dark Nights with Poe.
And Munro.
And we're in the confession booth.
The confession booth.
Line 2, you're through to Father Poe.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
What is your name, child?
Casper,
And what dark anguish burns your mortal soul, Casper?
He means, what would you like to confess?
nothing. There's actually something else I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Off the air.
Well, you'll have to wait a little while, Casper, until after the show.
Well, I could wait until then, but that might not give you enough time
Time for what?
to save yourself.
I'm not going to do anything.
Casper, I don't know how long you've been listening to our show, but if you're trying to play a game of cat and mouse, just know it's been done before. Much better.
You talking about Frankie? That was brilliant. I was totally hooked.
What is it you wanted to tell us, Casper?
Don't go to Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane.
Well, we might be. The werewolf, remember?
Yes, you are. But you shouldn't.
And why is that, Casper?
Because it will be the last time anyone sees you.
Why?
I can't give details. But something bad will happen if you go to Wolf Lane tonight.
Hey, cool dog. I'm doing alright, mate. Thank you.
You know, if
How about
you want
you?
us to take you seriously, perhaps elaborate on the something bad will happen bit.
There's a billion other places you could go, and I'm just asking you to avoid one. But if you have a death wish, go to Wolf Lane.
Oh. Oh.
Well, thank you, Casper.
Oh, so
but I don't think you've quite grasped the concept of there.
Something different. Unless it goes Poe.
We're certainly putting the dark in list.
Maybe we should stop taking calls.
Nonsense, Munro. What would this show be without the heady mix of terror and titillation provided by our...
Well, this radio host has been titillated enough for one night, which is good, because it's time for Betty Buys.
Tested Sunday and today.
Sweet dreams, August.
That's very odd.
Thank you for this.
What about the kidsies?
Yes. And remember, don't have nightmares.
With Poe and Munro.
So what do you think?
Oh, okay, so
I think it's only a matter of time.
I don't need to do that
Casper
bit,
tries to
so
kill us.
that's okay.
He's just an attention seeker.
So am I. I'm not trying to kill anyone, though.
So, what do you want to do about it?
Kids clear too. Oh, I can't explain that,
He
mate.
didn't really threaten us, so probably doesn't warrant getting the police involved.
Are you sure?
No. I just wish... I wish we could have one simple, uneventful, boring night.
I don't think you'd like boring, Miss Munro.
You're right. Which is why we're going werewolf hunting.
Casper didn't put you off?
No. Telling me not to do something makes me want to do it twice as hard.
Really? Well,
That's what she
definitely
said.
don't do the whistle swinger again.
You like the whistle swinger, don't you?
No.
Even if it's twice as hard?
We're not going to make it out if you keep
Jesus.
talking like that.
Saucy little minx. I did have a shower before I started streaming. I
You
feel
really think we can
lovely.
see werewolves?
Not this morning. I felt sick. Ugh, horrible headache.
I know it's almost your
Nasty.
Well, a full moon waits for you.
Or werewoman?
Exactly.
I guess it could be romantic. You and me, huddled in the car, looking at the stars. They say Wolf Lane's the best place in August for stargazing.
Do they?
There's hardly any light pollution.
That must be why the werewolf...
Alright, so this one's got to be Poe.
My love.
It's not my birthday yet.
You're such a tease, Munro.
It's only teasing if I don't follow through.
So much illness. Oh, okay. Look at all this bit.
You don't need to
Ooh,
do that.
There we go.
It's not a hold-up.
I beg to differ.
This is for your own protection.
Who are you?
I'm Casper Light. I'm...
From the show. You just called into our radio show.
Oh,
Oh, hey Bjorn.
I must have come back
Yeah.
again.
Are you okay?
No.
How's Albert? He's absolutely
We
fine.
failed.
What is it you want exactly?
I work for a company called Coit Industries. They do experimental stuff.
A scientist?
No, I'm Eminem.
The rapper?
Mishaps and malfunctions. We clean up messes. I'm here to save you.
Save us from what?
Disassembly. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane. You told us not to when you called, so we're going straight home. Isn't that right, Munro?
Yeah. I'm so tired.
See? There's no need for any of this.
Please, put the gun down.
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake. Don't try it. It always ends badly.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Alright, now for this first bit, I don't think it matters if I win or lose. Right, let's go bottom. Hey! Smashed it. You better win. I did win.
Are you sure this is wise?
Maybe he was on drugs. Maybe he heard us talking about Wolf Lane on the show and thought he'd have some fun.
I suppose you're right.
Besides, you said the police would pick him up. It's not like he's gonna follow us here.
Well, he definitely knows where we're going. Maybe we shouldn't be out here on our own.
You're not afraid of werewolves, are you?
I didn't have you down as the werewolf hunting type either.
I like to keep you on your toes. Which reminds me.
I think I choose wine the first off. Yeah, I must have.
A chocolate. Thought we might be here a while.
When did you have time to make this?
During the last...
It's like Tom Stockdown. He does, doesn't he?
What else did I bring? Let me see.
Tom Stockdown. Yeah, it's the goatee, isn't it?
90.
Yeah, it didn't really matter. Yeah, it was. It was surprisingly, wasn't it?
Are we having a sleepover, Munro?
Well, it is awfully late.
Even though it's light
No
outside.
hotel near here.
Well, yes, there is Poe.
What's going on?
I have a confession to make. I already booked us a room.
I did the first time.
It's Casper. What should we do?
I call the police.
Wait. Maybe we should talk to him.
Are you insane?
The gun was fake.
You're not seeing the toilet brush. I do have a toilet brush, but you're
My
not
point
seeing
is,
it.
I don't think he's trying to hurt us. He thinks he's genuinely trying to help.
A moment ago, you were calling him crazy. I... Do what you feel you must.
Okay, phone.
You're right. I need to be less trusting. Police. On hold, obviously.
No.
Let's just go.
Home sweet home.
No, we're going to the motel.
Ah, okay. Okay, so I want to do the locking bit.
So, there are no werewolves.
No. They're partying with August vampires.
And you paid Beck to call in?
No. I told him it was an audition.
But why?
I needed to give
Bristol It does look like a travel lodge, doesn't it? Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
I'm supposed to surprise you.
You did. Just not in a good way.
It's barely started. You've got the whole day to look forward to.
Can you stay?
But we'll have to do one.
Isn't it obvious?
Then
I want to leave. Okay, so that's
I
interesting.
will leave her one day.
Oh, what turned you into such a monster?
Gwendolyn is lovely. Gwen, she's not yours.
Because she's unfaithful?
I only caught her that once. Well, Virginia caught her.
Virginia's 12.
She was 9. Gwen never apologized. Gwen gave up her career. Gwen gave up her youth.
Gwen sleeps around.
And so do I now.
Do you still love her?
Yes. More wine, Munro?
Hit me.
Interesting. Very
It's
interesting.
8 o'clock,
Oh,
and this is your August update.
A broken gas pipe on Wolf Lane caused an explosion last night that claimed the life of entrepreneur Venice Pavel. 29-year-old Miss Pavel was the newly appointed CEO of Intervine Futures, a company whose breakthrough research in quantum mechanics promised consumer teleportation within the next 5 years.
A gas leak on Wolf Lane.
The weather tonight will be clear and dry with highs of 12 and lows of 8.
And that's your August update. A gas leak on Wolf Lane?
We need to check these updates before we go live.
That could have been us.
I'm not sure that I believe any of that.
You think Casper caused the explosion?
Probably. He just didn't want us on his conscience.
Why? Why not kill all of us?
I don't have a crystal ball or a time machine. I don't know.
Teleportation. Miss Pavel was competition.
He said he was saving us.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe Miss Pavel wouldn't have been at Wolf Lane if we'd been there.
Or if we'd have been there, we'd have saved her.
Well, August police can deal with all of that now.
August police need to outsource.
Good thinking. And your brain is as big and wonderful as your heart.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
seventh finger. Oh, that's quite nice, I think.
Hurry.
It's time for our first caller. Line 1, you're on the air. Next, Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
Oh, fancy named after Teletubby.
August Treasure Hunt, sponsored by August Museum.
Good news, Munro only has one more capsule to plant.
Actually, episode 2 is actually named after Edgar Allan Poe.
If you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
She doesn't want you to get out. She wants to eat souls.
Cameron Poe.
With Poe and Munro.
Cameron Poe. I don't know who that is. I need to. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, the only thing that was good about that movie was John Malkovich, Steve Buscemi. I hate, but apart from that, that movie was pure 8. I hated it. Now, The Rock, on the other hand, that was a good movie. And even though it was stupid, it's probably my favourite. Yeah. Wow, good for you. What we're going to do, we're going to do this walkthrough again and make some choices. Oh, 79% choose to stay at the hotel with Munro. So, yeah, oh god, that's years since I've seen that movie. Yeah, so okay, we're going to skip the choices up to we do the whole rock, paper, scissors. Okay, let's go bottom again. Let's see if it works again. Oh, fuck. Try again. Oh, he wins. Okay, but we could do the alternate thing here.
Back you go.
Yeah. And then, because, yes.
Where are we?
Are you okay? We're in the sound booth at the studio.
Why?
I don't know. He's locked us in. I've tried the door already.
Is there another way out?
Death? I'm assuming Casper will let us out when he's done with us.
Happy birthday to me.
You said you wanted to try something different this year.
I'm sorry I had to do that. It's to keep you safe. I work for a company called Coit Industries. We specialize in speculative technology. I say we. The science team do the heavy lifting. I'm just M&M. Mishaps and malfunctions.
Oh, blue
It's
sky
my
outside.
job to clean up the results. Normally, I don't intervene. Just let it happen, then clear up. But people will still be listening to you years from now because I've saved you.
So, the whole werewolves thing,
I didn't want to wake up alone.
I don't get it.
Let's face it, birthday or not, you'd have gone home to your wife after the show. I know you'd have stayed late and we'd have had some fun, but eventually you'd leave. Like you always do.
Munro.
I just wanted someone
That's luck for half our mate.
to wish me happy birthday.
Okay, oh, well, exactly, yeah, 'cause she can't do it, can
What's
she?
that got to do
See you
with
soon.
Wolf Lane?
Nothing. It doesn't matter now. Maybe if you get a time machine, you'll find out.
Okay, it's like this. Around midnight, you're on Wolf Lane. At the same time, an organization I can't name is testing an experimental weapon. The test glitches, you get fried, and M&M are called in for disposal. Because it's not your normal run-of-the-mill explosion. Tomorrow, the news spreads that you've vanished. You're never found. Time travel is Coit's most profitable service. The key is subtlety. You don't use it to kill Hitler. You use it to manipulate election results, justify wars, or in my case, rescue 2 local radio hosts so you can keep listening to their show. You're welcome, by the way.
Let us out! Let us out!
No point yelling, Munro. It's soundproof, in and out.
Fine. Let's use our mind power to open the door.
So that is how the world ends. You didn't hear it from me. I wish you'd say something. I'm just gonna go. I'll leave it another minute just to be safe, though. Good luck, Poe and Munro.
Did I just open that with my mind?
Try locking it again.
Or we could just leave.
What if your telekinesis only works in this room and only on your birthday? Wouldn't you want to know?
You happy?
You're my superwoman, Munro. Either way.
Feeling any pain downstairs?
No.
Then it doesn't work.
Hey! There you go.
It's 8 o'clock, and this is your August update.
A broken gas pipe on Wolf Lane caused an explosion last night that claimed the life of entrepreneur Venice Pavel. 29-year-old Miss Pavel was the newly appointed CEO of Intervine Futures, a company whose breakthrough research in quantum mechanics promised consumer teleportation within the next 5 years.
A gas leak on Wolf Lane.
The weather tonight will be clear and dry with highs of 12 and lows of 8.
And that's your August update.
Ah, it's a slightly different ending to that.
Gas leak on Wolf Lane.
I think.
We'll
I'll have to compare it.
before we go live.
That could have been us.
I'm not sure that I believe any of that.
You think Casper caused the explosion?
Probably. He just didn't want us on his conscience.
Why? Why not kill all of us?
Crystal ball or time machine. I don't know.
Teleportation. Miss Pavel was competition.
He said he was saving us.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe Miss Pavel wouldn't have been at Wolf Lane if we'd been there.
Or if we'd have been there, we'd have saved her.
Well, August police can deal with all of that now.
August police need to outsource.
Good thinking. And your brain is as big and wonderful as your heart.
Do I really see...
Oh, you shouldn't have. Hurry up.
It's time for our first caller. Line 1, you're on the air.
Ooh, that's... Ooh, that's different.
Next time on...
Oh, so there's only 6 choices there. Okay. You choose to retest. 21%. Alright, looks like we'll have to win it first time to do the other... Here we go. It's going to be different. 100% it's going to be different. He's got paper 2 times. Oh! Smashed it. Okay, now I've got to lock it and leave.
Are you sure this is wise?
Yeah, Windows switch at the top.
You can't be here. Wait, what?
Poe's already called the police. They're looking for you.
Alright, I'm going to have to lock
Go
it.
home, Casper.
You know who I am?
You're kidding, right?
Please, I'm trying to save your life. I'm going to open this door now, and you're going to save all of us.
Lock it, Alice. I did warn you.
Now's not the time, Poe.
I just worry that you're so gullible.
For one day believing that you'll leave your wife for me.
I'll have to compare. Okay, now at the Bristol Travelodge.
So, there are no werewolves?
No.
Alright.
If it was just Gwendolyn.
I know. You're kids. I'll be fine. You should go.
I'll call you in the morning to say happy birthday.
Sure.
Good night, Alice.
Marvel.
It's 8 o'clock, and this is your August update.
A broken gas pipe on Wolf Lane caused an explosion last night that claimed the life of entrepreneur Venice Pavel.
Okay.
29-year-old Miss Pavel was the newly appointed CEO of Intervine Futures, a company whose breakthrough research in quantum mechanics promised consumer teleportation within the next 5 years.
A gas leak on Wolf Lane.
The weather tonight will be clear and dry with highs of 12 and lows of 8.
And that's your August update. A gas leak on Wolf Lane?
We need to check these updates before we go live.
That could have been us.
I'm not sure that I believe any of that.
You think Casper caused the explosion?
Probably. He just didn't want us on his conscience.
Why? Why not kill all of us?
I don't have a crystal ball or a time machine. I don't know.
Teleportation. Miss Pavel was competition.
He said he was saving us.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe Miss Pavel wouldn't have been at Wolf Lane if we'd been there.
Or if we'd have been there, we'd have saved her.
Well, August police can deal with all of that now.
August police need to outsource.
Good thinking. And your brain is as big and wonderful as your heart.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Hurry.
It's time for our first caller. Line 1, you're on the air. Next time.
Okay, I think that's done. Ah. Talk to Casper, 80%. That's mad. Alright, send to me, Minnie. Alright. I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. I'll be right back.